And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. The whole world came to a woman's defense after a fiance put her on blast. So-called relationship expert Solomon Buchi shared a questionable post about her, saying she wasn't the most beautiful or intelligent woman in the world. Before apologizing, he argued it was a simple declaration of love. I talked with Dr. Angela Jones about it, and she just didn't buy it. Dr. Angela Jones is here on The Factor Uncensored tonight. Dr. Jones, you heard or read what Solomon Buchi had to say about his wife, and it drew me.
Yeah.
He said, I didn't marry the most beautiful woman and not the smartest woman, but I love you. And I'm like,
he lacks tact. At the end of the day, there are so many other ways that you could have said, I accept you for your flaws, or, we're all imperfect people or something, right? But
yeah.
I guess the question that a lot of people—
But let me ask you this. How do you think she felt when she read that?
So she knows who she married. And I don't think that this status is something new for her. I have a feeling that maybe he lacks tact in a lot of different ways. I'm hoping she wasn't surprised. That's what my hope is. But if he's never spoken like that, I don't think she felt that great when she started reading the message. I felt like she finished reading the message. She was like, okay. It wasn't that nice, honestly. It lacked tact. It wasn't thoughtful. And my issue, and what a lot of people's issue is like, so you're telling me you wrote this, did you read it again and you read it out loud and you said, you know what, this is it, I'm gonna send press and I'm gonna say this is the status I want to say.
This dumbass bastard needs an editor around him all the time.
He does.
To edit his posts.
It worries me because it's like, okay, how does he give her compliments in the house? Or, it's like, I already know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not the most beautiful woman in the world or the most intelligent person in the world, but I don't need to hear that from you, right? I need to hear something else. Starting out saying that we're imperfect people, I accept you for your flaws or something like that, that would have been more palatable. But the way his status, it was kind of jarring when you first read it. And I know he defends it, but now the issue is that what everybody did was look for who his wife was, look at her pictures and try to see if she was pretty or not.
Right. And he's put a lot of pressure on her, at least publicly, whether she acknowledges or not.
Mm-hmm. Right. And, the other part that's interesting to me is that he's a life coach, right? So life coaches, you would think that you would have ways and words to kind of be able to send a message to someone so it's that it is more palatable. So I'm actually concerned, or maybe I question, like, how does he create messages, or how does he talk to his clients, or, when it comes to certain things? Some things just lack tact, and I just feel like his is—
what's the criteria to become a life coach these days?
So you don't have to be licensed, right? So to be a life coach, they have programs so you could get trained to be a life coach, like certifications, but it's not anything that is like state governed.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of controversy of life coaches. I know some amazing life coaches, and they made sure they did their due diligence to make sure they get the education. But there are a lot of people out there, unfortunately, that can say that they're life coaches and they have no experience whatsoever. And there's not really any regulatory board to say, oh, you can't be a life coach, or you can. I think they're developing one, or they're in the process of trying to get into that space. But right now it's kind of a free for all, unfortunately.
And when you write something like that, that could also give the public the impression that you're trying to, at least from my perspective, control that person, keep that person under your thumb. It's almost a form of abuse, telling them that, look, you're not the prettiest, you're not the smartest, but I got you. So you're lucky you're with me.
Right. I've read a lot of comments saying that they feel like he's a narcissist, that he's trying to keep her under a certain image of herself. And, there's a lot of different comments, and there's some people that are actually defending him, but the majority of people feel like he is self-centered and he didn't really care about how it came across to anybody else. This is what he feels. And now I think it's going to create a fracture in the relationship in some space or in some way.
Absolutely. He may have opened her eyes with this dumbass post that he posted. Reminds me of the husband on The Color Purple. What was, God, Danny Glover, where he said, "You're black, you're poor, you're ugly."
Right. He might as well said that and be like, "But I love you."
Dr. Jones, for people who want to find you and talk to you, how can they locate you on internet and social media?
You could go to my website at angelajonesphd.com, or you could go to Instagram at Dr. Angela Jones.
Always great to talk to Dr. Angela Jones about the craziness going on in the relationship world out there.